Who knows what buyer's remorse is? I remember buyer's remorse. Working in the cell phone industry many years ago, the buyer's remorse period is whenever you purchase in the cell phone industry, if you purchase a cell phone and for some reason, if you don't like it for whatever reason, you have a certain period of time to take it back. Back then it was 14 days. I'm not sure what it is now. Unfortunately for me, I have not had a phone that I didn't like that I had to take back, but that's not the point. The point is that buyer's remorse period, that period when we don't like something, we can take it back. We found comfort in that in our lives, of having a buyer's remorse. How many times have we got into a relationship, jumped into it way too fast, and we're like, I don't like it. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of it. I'm gonna get rid of it within the buyer's remorse period. I'm gonna take it back. I have my receipt. I have my text message thread that I can reference where this person messed up and I can get them right out of my life. Sounds good, right? Sounds convenient. Sounds hassle-free. There's no real big deal there, right? But what happens when we get into a situation where there is no buyer's remorse, where there seems to be no way out? What about that person that just can't stop calling? What about that person who just won't leave you alone when you ask them to leave you alone? Now you got yourself in a pickle, don't you? The only way you can get out is through God. You have to seek Him first. But in the same token, we have to use the discernment that the Holy Spirit has given us, that is available to all of us, to avoid getting in those situations. So the next time you try buyer's remorse, remember, buyer's remorse is for people that may like a phone or may not like a phone, and they eventually want to give it back, or they're just wanting to have it just so they can have the next best thing. Buyer's remorse is also for people in life that want the next best thing that may be on their timeline or may be in front of their face. It may appear to be the next best thing, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it is the next best thing for you. You, based upon your own judgment, cannot call if something is good for you just by the way it looks or the way that it feels. These things change. Feelings are fickle. The way I'm feeling now may not be the way that I'm feeling later on. So who can I rely on? I can rely on God to give me the guidance if a situation is truly good for me, if a person is truly right for me. But oftentimes we rely on ourselves with the comfort of knowing I can return this back. I can cut this person off. My cutoff game is strong. I don't have to worry about this. I don't have to deal with that. Why go through it if you don't have to? Stop relying on buyer's remorse and rely on God. He is the only sure shot way.